Good evening, and welcome to Channel Zero News. I'm your host, Bob, filling in for Bob this week. Let's have a moment of silence for Bob. Well, we are coming to you live from the Zero News headquarters this week, and we want to thank you, the viewers, for joining us this evening as we give you Zero News. But first, we will now take you to Bob, the weatherman, with the latest on the weather. Bob? Thanks, Bob. And where would we be today without your daily dose of zero weather? With yours truly, known to be silly, Bob Billy. Right, yes. Well, we thank you for that, Bob, but do you think we can get on with the weather report? We are sort of running short on time today. Sure, no problem. Well, as you can see behind me, we have some extreme weather conditions just north of... Hold on a second, Bob. Is that a map? A treasure map? Maybe. Bob, come on, man. Can't you have something better than that? It's kind of embarrassing. I mean, you have all this technology at your fingertips. Can't you do some sort of cool-looking 3D arrows floating in the touchscreen interactive type thing? Or, I mean, come on. Man, now, why would I do that? See, everybody is doing that. And I am not everybody. Yes, but I thought you'd at least do your best at forecasting zero weather. Look, if you would just have a little imagination every once in a while, Bob, if that's really your name, then maybe, just maybe, things would go better for you. You see, I see this map behind me, and I see the United States of this America. You, on the other hand, you see the glass half full. I see it half empty. Bob, the sound guy, he just breaks the glass. And Billy Bob, you know, we're always fighting because, you know, my name's Bob Billy, his name is Billy Bob. He just wants to know what kind of glass it's made from. I'm sorry, what? You heard me. No, really. What did you say? You heard me. No, seriously, I didn't hear a word you said. There's something wrong with my zero hearing piece. It keeps cutting out and I hear zero sound. Oh, okay. Well, I'll say it again then. You see, look. Well, it looks like we've lost contact with Bob's feed. I guess there will be zero weather forecast for today. Well, let's get on with our breaking news before it's no longer breaking anymore. The story we have for you today. Breaking story. I know, right? We never have those anymore. Anyway, it's about a certain soda with a certain kick. That's right, we're talking about Vault. And a certain reporter is standing by with a certain story at a certain location right now. But before that, you know what's coming. We have to take a quick break. Gotta pay the bills if you know what I mean. So, don't touch that dial because we'll be right back after this short message. Oh man, that one always cracks me up. Don't touch that dial. Who uses that one anymore, right? Who even has the dial anymore?
Have you been around someone who's been around someone who smokes? The opposition wants you to believe this is not a health risk. The fact is that third-hand smoke is the number 471 killer among men 18 to 64, and the number 3 killer among women named Morton. There is something you can do. Vote no on Proposition F2. This will send a message to Washington that we won't put up with this anymore. No on Proposition F2. You shouldn't smell what your acquaintances are missing.
Paid for by Animal Rights Activists of America.
And welcome back to Channel Zero News, where we are changing the definition of news. Well, this just in, a breaking story about Vault versus Mountain Dew. That's right, we have Bob at the scene with the story. Bob?
Bob? Bob?
Terribly sorry about that. That was my cousin, Bobber. He's a little, crazy. Anyway, let's now go to Bob, the reporter, with the story about Vault versus Mountain Dew. Bob, are you there? Yes, Bob, I'm here this time, and I can hear you loud and clear. Okay, great. So, tell us, Bob, will this battle of Vault versus Mountain Dew ever end? I mean, will these people ever, maybe stop and find common ground?
Well, Bob, that is a very good question. And to tell you the truth, it doesn't look like these die-hard soda fans will ever give up on this so-called battle for Vault versus Mountain Dew. But that is one of the main reasons I'm out here today, to hopefully find some answers to some of the questions much like yours.
Wait. Hopefully? Are you saying that you haven't found any answers yet and that we really don't have any breaking news at all?
No, that's not what I was saying at all.
Oh. Well, then please, carry on.
You look surprised.
No, it's just, this is Zero News, and, you know, maybe I spoke too soon. Please, finish your story.
Thanks. Anyway, as you and many of the viewers out there know, Vault has been taking the lead over Dew in a strange way. Apparently, Vault has had 30% more kick than Mountain Dew for quite some time now, and as you and the viewers obviously know, more recently, Vault has been climbing the ladder, so to speak. Just the fact that when people reach for a carbonated beverage, and Vault is right there next to Dew, they will actually grab the Vault. Now, this hasn't been ever proven that Vault has 30% more kick until today. We now go to Bob, the other reporter, who is standing on site where the story first broke, with the rest of the story. Bob? Thanks, Bob, and thank you, Bob. Well, as they both were saying, I'm standing here where the story was first heard. I'm here with a man that a local janitor brought in to us saying he witnessed this man saying to himself that Vault had 30% more kick than Mountain Dew.
Wait, let me get this straight. You're saying that this janitor is claiming that Vault has 30% more kick than Mountain Dew?
No. The janitor witnessed this man saying to himself that Vault had 30% more kick than Mountain Dew.
Okay, and why should we trust this guy that talks to himself? I mean, he's no janitor, so why should we believe him?
I was getting there. You see, he is a doctor.
Oh, I see. Please, carry on.
Right, so, Bob, please tell us, how exactly did you come to this conclusion that Vault has 30% more kick than Mountain Dew?
Well, I didn't exactly know that janitor was listening.
But that's not the point. The point is you said it.
Well, that's true, yeah. I did say it, yeah.
So then it's true. Vault does have 30% more kick than Mountain Dew.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's my opinion.
Well, there you have it, Bob. If a doctor said it, it must be true. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. And you are right. It must be true. Now, I'm no doctor, but he was. In other news, Barack Obama. Well, at this point, I'd like to bring in several people into the Zero News studio debate to discuss this topic on whether or not so-called President Obama can get away with this and why others cannot. But because of budget cuts, we're just not able to do that at this time. So let's now look at the messages sent to us through our Zero News Facebook page. All right, let's see. All right, says here with, okay, well, I have to, small disclaimer here. Folks, I would love to read every single one of these comments. There's just way too many of them for us to read and broadcast on such a short, whatever you want to call our show. Joe King from Pennsylvania writes, "Hey Zero News, I love the show. I thought I would write to you about a story since you never seem to have any good ones. I noticed that the other day that the jordangreen.us website was offline for about 5 minutes. I saw that. Maybe you can use this as a report. It would be better than last week's story." Okay, first of all, Mr. Joe King, how is it you can say that you love the show and then all of a sudden you're like against it? Okay, what happened to the lights? It's
Hello.
it's my boss.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. What? Are you serious? Okay, bye. Well, that was my boss. It looks like, well, this isn't good. We could still do the show without the lights.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Ah, it's
Hello.
my boss again. Hello. Yes. What? Oh, come on. Fine. Bye. Well, that was my boss again. He was calling me. It looks like we have to stop the show here. Thanks for watching. The Tomorrow Show is next, and we'll see you next time. You might not be able to see us, however, but we will see you on Channel Zero News. Depend on some coverage. Hello. Okay, bye. It's my girlfriend.